Yeah.
Hello everyone. We are from Automated Library Dropbox System, a system recovery and mechatronics integration. I would like to explain about what we are doing on our PBL, and our code is 865M. And I would like to introduce our member. So my name is Irene, and I was in charge as the project leader and software architecture. And we also have Bradley Owens in charge of mechanical and structure. And we also have Ramadan Ardiansyah in charge of electrical distribution and wiring. We also have Al-Qadafi Rizansyah in charge of mechanical and structure. And we have Hinanda Saputra in charge of electrical distribution and wiring. So first of all, I would like to explain to you about the system overview of this project. So this project is a Dropbox automated library or Dropbox system. It's a smart mechatronics ecosystem for 24/7 self-service book that will return automatically. A concept is a fully integrated mechatronic system that designed to handle book returns securely without direct staff intrusion. And the key industrial that we implement on this project is about 3 points. First point is RFID technology. It will identify book ownership instantly and accurately. And we also have the high torque Q actuator, utilize a DC 775 motor and a conveyor belt for reliable physical transport. And a real-time monitoring. We customize the CSAP desktop application for strict synchronization and fine calculation. And for the next title will for the system architecture will be explained by Yunanda.
By Owen.
Okay, this slide I will be apa bahasanya? Okay, slide system architecture overview. Next, let's look at the first slide of our system architecture. As you can see, our system is built with three layers structure. First, hardware layer. This contain all physical component like sensor, RFID reader, and the motor driver. Second, control layer. This is where the logic happen using the Arduino microcontroller and our C sharp desktop. Yun, aku bilang next slide baru next slide nanti.
Oke.
Oke, potong aja nanti ya, ulang. Oke, next let's look at the first slide of our system architecture. As you can see, our system is built with three-layer structure. First, hardware layer. This contain all physical component like sensor, RFID reader, and the motor driver. Second, control layer. This is where the logic happen using the Arduino microcontroller and our C# desktop program. Third, data layer is connect our application directly to the main MySQL library database. This structure keep everything organized and easy to manage. Next slide. Hardware and software interfacing architecture. Moving on the second slide, this how the hardware and software communicate. When a patron scan a book, the RFID readers send the book ID to the Arduino. The Arduino then acts as bridge the pass this data to our CSAP software using simple USB data connection to prevent the app from lagging. We use assign background text in C#. This makes sure the screens stay fast, responsive, and never freeze during the process. Next slide. Okay, database and network security architecture. Now for the slide, this slide, let's discuss our database and network architecture. To keep the system safe and stable for CSAP apps, use secure SQL queries to check book status, user tokens, and let pass. What's happened in the internet connection drops? Don't worry, our system has local caching. It will temporarily save all return record local on the PC and automatically upload them to the main database once the connection is back. Okay, next slide. Operational process flowchart. Finally, let me explain our operation process flowchart. This diagram show the complete system by step process of returning book. Step 1, the user puts the book inside and the door closed. The Arduino detect this and send signal 1 to the SysUp application. Step 2, the SysUp software scan the RFID tag and checks the database. If the book is valid, the PC sends command mulai to run the conveyor belt. Step 3, when the book drop into the fold, a sensor detect in the send back down to complete the transaction in the database. If there is valid item or system timeout, the control logic will automatically reset itself safely. That's all of for the system architecture and flowchart. Now, the next slide will be explained by my teammate. The floor in yours.
So this I'm gonna explain the technical process flow. So the first, this problem, previous random data transition cause total UI crash and hardware glitch. So the next, the solution synchronous interrupt system. And next, hack a row. Arduino signal the PC at the door is closed and the book is ready to scan. Next, the if mulai or write a row, PC commands the Arduino to active the BTS 7960 as a motor driver. And after validate the database. So next, this done, Arduino confirm the book has safely dropped into vault. So and last, fail safe timeout 7 to 30 second logic reset to prevent mechanical burnout if the user cancel or the database hangs or error. So the next, the critical obstacle. So we have three critical obstacle. The first, legacy software crash. So this previous generation C# software was complete corrupt, inestable, and suffer from UI freeze. And the second, the lost direction and wiring. So like of technical documentation led to confusing reverse engineering, found burn step down models and messy wire mapping, and this database error. So this obstacle discovered incomplete SQL database dump, like missing user token table, cause fatal exception during system logout operation. So this software progress, like first this RFID scan book. So if the late scan or if late to back borrow book, this will have denda like 3,000 for 3 days. So this if success, we have not denda. This progress software UI simulation fake data. Develop an offline bypass mode in C# to allow independent UI testing and presentation without needing a live library network. And we have asynchronous trading. So this reward SQL executing using ASIC stacks, the UI dashboard no longer freeze when waiting for server. So at the end, database query optimization resolve index out of range created by synchronizing date like source and date between update and select command. So this progress hardware and mechanical tuning and fuzzy logic implementation. So this is a wiring audit like clean legacy wiring, mapping IR sensor to pin 7, 8, and 9, and replace fault voltage regulator. So this we have to motor calibration. We calibrate at the DC 775 torque and adjust from driver motor. And this we have smart capacity monitoring. We use fuzzy logic, this upgrade ultrasonic reading this function to filter noise and accurately display capacity, like count how many book in the Dropbox. So this current batch pass status, mechanical structure is completely like 95%. So this wrong data. So the electrical distribution, this have 8, 9, 80, 85% C#. The so this next conclusion. This we have 3 conclusion. First, the successfully recovered is bridge the legacy code log and rebuild the software architecture for stability. And the second, the ancient security. This transfer a basic door into an industrial airlock chamber. Engineering books cannot be deciphered mid-process. So that's the end. Or the last, future proof, like implementing strict communication protocol and safety team out to protect mechanical component and prevent system crash, ready for library development. So this we have 9 image like UI from Dropbox, program, process we make Dropbox, and electrical wiring. So this video for trial Dropbox, this RFID scan, data sent to database, and next this folder to trial. First we have touch hand sensor and put the book at conveyor. So this sensor pair with the book. So this turn on the conveyor. Because this had yet data book scan. Book drop to back. So this we have to trial 10 books. So this 10 book is success, no error. Okay. Next. Thank you. How?
I think that's all from our team. Thank you for the attention and goodbye.